Do I really need a tripod? I mean, come on. You can see me, can't you? Alright, so it's Silly Survey Sunday, and seeing as, that's a lot of S's, seeing as next week is Easter, I thought I'd have an early Easter Silly Survey Sunday. So go get your paper and pencil, because although I'm waddling, I'm not gonna wait for you.
Here comes Peter Cottontail, hopping down the bunny trail. Hippity-hoppin', Easter's on its way, bringing every girl and boy baskets full of Easter joy, things to make your Easter bright and gay.
Have you ever colored Easter eggs? I've colored Easter eggs, but not really. When I was a kid, we used to drain them, but they were so fragile and it just took so long, and there's 4 kids including me, so it just didn't happen. I think it happened that one year. In fact, I think we only decorated for Easter that one year. I mean, we always did the Easter stuff, but just eggs, not so much. Have you ever gone on an Easter egg hunt? Yeah, definitely. My mom was always particular to make sure that there was enough eggs that everybody would get the exact number of eggs. So she also, because of that, knew exactly how many eggs there were, because the Easter bunny told her. So they probably, like, got together for coffee or something, but the Easter bunny kept her updated on what he was doing. We weren't going to find, 4 more eggs the following year, melted. Do you spend Easter with anyone in particular? Easter was something that I always forgot was coming. I guess probably because it's not the same date every year. It's the first Sunday after the full moon of spring. Isn't that how it works? Nonetheless, I spend it with whoever I'm with on that day, I guess. Do you have any Easter traditions? Just the classic ones, like gathering eggs. Do you go to church on Easter Sunday? I don't go to church. It wouldn't be right, considering I'm Hindu, so no. Do you know what the meaning of Easter is? Okay, if you're watching this and you're religious, please don't be offended. This is how I basically summed it up for somebody, and again, it's mostly said in humorous tones, so I'm not trying to offend anybody here. The way I've described Easter is basically, we were jackasses, we stuck this guy up on a cross with some nails. He passed out from the pain, and since there weren't really, the best of doctors back in those days, they thought he was dead, so they stuffed him in a cave and put a rock in front of it. He woke up a while later with a major, hangover from loss of blood and the beatings, so he pushed the rock out of the way and went into the town looking for relief for his headache. Scared the shit out of us. And we thought he came back from the dead, and then a little while later he actually died from blood loss and, dehydration. That's my meaning of Easter. But again, obviously it's not everybody's meaning. Have you ever eaten a rotten egg? No. Do you miss being a kid? If I had to do it all over again, I'd be born, and then once I hit 10 and I blew out those candles, I'd turn 23, living with David, pregnant, soon to have a child of my own. That's all I miss. Do you buy a special outfit for Easter? Well, if I did, I wouldn't tell you. No, I don't. Not that I'm aware of. Is it okay for men to wear pink? Well, as Ross says, it's salmon. It's okay, I guess. I don't have a problem with it, but it takes a strong man to wear pink, that's for sure. When is the last time that you had an Easter basket? Well, I mean, I didn't go hunting for eggs or anything, but I had an Easter basket dropped off at my place last year from my uncle and my mother. When is the last time that you went to church? Holy crap. For a service, it would be 2 Christmases ago. Yeah, 2 Christmases ago we went to a service on Christmas Day. No, not on Christmas Day. Prior to Christmas Day for my former roommates, because one of my roommates was in the choir. But other than that, that's the only service I've been to since my ex-boyfriend's nephew, who's now 4, was baptized. And yeah, so, and then between those there was a funeral, but I don't think that counts. When is the last time that you boiled an egg? I had a strange craving for eggs maybe 3 weeks ago. Usually it's mashed potatoes I crave, so I've made 3 boiled eggs 2 days in a row, so 6 boiled eggs, but that would be about 3 weeks ago. When is the last time that you colored an egg? Technically, in my 7th grade, which would make it like 1999-ish, I was in family studies and we had to make a baby. When is the last time that you ate chocolate? I had chocolate on a Ravello this morning when I had heartburn, because as much as, you know, the proteins and whatnot in milk actually cause heartburn, they do also offer a temporary relief, so I do occasionally have like a little bit of ice cream just to get rid of the heartburn. It works for me. Some people it doesn't work for. This is pregnancy heartburn, so just throwing that out there. When is the last time that you wore a dress? The last time I wore a dress was before I was pregnant, and it would have been in the summer. So we're looking at probably August. Yeah. Because I was pregnant in September, so I'd say August. Although, as you know from my vlogs, if you've watched them, I have full intentions of purchasing a dress so that strangers, friends, and family will stop yanking my maternity pants down to examine my stomach. My stomach, my belly, no touchy. When is the last time that you prayed? Probably October. Maybe? Yeah. I mean, I've been hopeful for things, so I can't really place any other time, but I know I did a lot of praying in October, because that's when we found out I was pregnant, and that I was just, I guess there was a lot of things that could go wrong. Kind of scares you, so. Anyway, that's it for this week's Silly Survey Sunday. I'll see you next week. It'll be the 42nd. So, if you know me, you know what the value of 42 is. And, if you don't know me, you still might know what the value of 42 is. Don't panic.
This has been a bwings production.